Hey everyone, welcome back to OCD Recovery's YouTube channel, where today I'm going to talk about why I do not recommend Sematic Tracking as a long-term solution for chronic pain, TMS, CRPS, aka complex regional pain syndrome, or other type of pain issues, pain fears, even at the moderate level, anything to do with the hyper-awareness, because people will use this in the DPDR world, the big five, breathing, blinking, swallowing, saliva, which is heartbeat, and anything else in between. Before I go any further, please subscribe. Hit that like button down below. Please comment. This is one of those things that we have a very hard time breaking through the TMS and CRP. We'll just call them pain disorder world, because this is talked about so frequently, but it's really a very bad idea. And I'm going to explain why I believe it's a bad idea as a long-term solution. If you're using it as a stepping stone to get to unconditional life acceptance, which is typically what it is. If I experience this pain for the remainder of my life is ruined. Hence why the first book on the reading list, How to Stubbornly Refuse to Make Yourself Miserable About Anything, Yes, Anything, is such a vital piece for the pain recovery world, which is often missing at every single account I've ever seen, even the big ones. And I know it's really sad to hear this, but if I took, I don't like saying this, if I took 100 people that think they're recovered from TMS and CRPS, and of course there's differences with standard OCD, you might not get to baseline piece because there might be some damage in your CNS and PNS, hence again, or somewhere in the track. Hence, again, why unconditional life acceptance is so important. With a lot of people, when you take away the somatic tracking, even when they're feeling good, remember, feeling good does not mean you're getting better. Getting better and feeling good can have an overlap, but they definitely don't mean the same things. If I took away somatic tracking for a lot of people that say they feel good and use it every day as a compulsive way to neutralize their pain, they're going to be very scared because they do not understand unconditional life acceptance. Okay. Sematic tracking is a technique that helps people manage chronic pain by changing their emotional response to physical sensations. It is a skill developed in pain reprocessing therapy. I don't like the way this is worded. A lot of people say it's semantics, but it's not actually semantics. It's a skill developed in pain reprocessing. We don't have to know anything about pain reprocessing. All we have to know is understand that our belief systems, our current behaviors, avoidance behaviors, are fueling the pain cycle. Now, we can get real fancy about this, and we could call it NSS, nociceptive system sensitization. We could talk about the tracks, the PNS, the CNS. Is it in the brachial plexus? Is it in this nerve? Or that? None of that matters at all. And you have to be really careful about how much information you're getting on this. What matters is what's your life look like. The pain's more than likely going to be there for a long time as you start to get better. How much are you willing to experience as you build your life? Do you want to use some somatic tracking in the beginning to get a better understanding of your belief systems, but the long-term goal is to not use any neutralizing things to keep yourself calm? How it works. Identify the sensation. Notice where the pain is, how intense it is, and what kind of feeling it is. No chance I would ever recommend this. Now, you just have to allow the pain to be there. You don't have to hone in on this. By the way, somatic tracking, getting involved with this, has caused thousands and thousands of TMS and chronic pain problems and hyperawareness. So this has actually done the opposite and caused numerous people, it's probably tens and tens of thousands, maybe 100,000 people worldwide, and made them get stuck by using this. This is a form of a grounding technique. This is also incorrect. You don't have to notice where the pain is. You don't have to feel it and then refocus. You just have to go about your day and notice that you're going to be distracted. Okay? Observe without judgment. Try to approach the sensation with curiosity, not fear. This is like me putting you in a bathtub, giving you a glass of wine upstairs, as we always say, OCD recovery, and I say, hey, don't worry, Deborah, just be relaxed. As there's 4 people coming up the stairs with machetes to assault you. Are you going to be calm? Don't worry. Just look at it with curiosity. Just like it. No, this is acceptance means agreement. They're not saying it like that. Observe without judgment. Try to approach the sensation with curiosity, not fear. Ooh, you're not harmful. That's the opposite of unconditional life acceptance. If you're in chronic pain 24/7 and you're in a fight or flight response, you're going to be, what's it called again? Fucking harmed. Absolutely. That's going to cause problems with more than likely with your vision. It's going to cause problems with your bowels, irritable bowel syndrome. It's going to make you more irritable. Of course there's health problems. So I understand why people are coming with this, but it's too fluff. It's not, there's no depth to it. There's no philosophical depth to the whole idea of this. And I know I'm being a little bit more, it might seem like I'm attacking this, but we got to break through with this. It's the same thing with brain scans. We don't need any sort of somatic tracking whatsoever. What we need is unconditional life acceptance, accepting that it's going to be there for a long time or maybe ever, building your life structure as best as you can, breaking through barriers, and then that's how you really get better, okay? Use visualizations. Imagine the pain as a color or shape to help you neutralize your emotional response. Absolutely nonsense, as Rob says. Dog shit, as I say. Rob says it a little bit better. It's absolutely nonsense. It's garbage. This is not, the pain feels too real. As we all know, whether it's a breathing or blinking 24/7 latched, whether it's a full body mind pain, whether it's strict CRPS and it's compartmentalized just this one area or your thigh or something or in multiple compartments, that's not going to work. This is neutralizing. This is the opposite of unconditional life acceptance. And then cultivate safety. Focus on feeling safe with the sensation rather than trying to make it go away. So yes, rather than make it go away is a key piece. The first part is complete nonsense. Focus on feeling safe with the sensation. That's literally like me taking a gun, putting it to your head and saying, do me a favor, be safe. This is ludicrous. This is completely the opposite of unconditional life acceptance. And when you talk about this and the way I'm speaking about it, people get really up in arms about this. It's just the way it goes. Benefits. Sematic tracking can help reduce the fear of pain, which can lead to a reduction in pain itself. Yes, to a degree, but remember, there's a large difference between free of pain and pain-free. If you're doing all of this with the severe chronic form, mild pain cases, yes, this might be more applicable, just like thoughts can be more applicable for mild OCD, but that's not the case. Most people have severe TMS, they have severe pain syndromes or CRPS. So when you do this and you're only doing it to reduce your pain, you're constantly stimulating the internal thermometer, which then fuels a 24/7 automatic somatic tracking, which drives you crazy. And that's why it's not good. It can help people develop safer responses. Drop the word safe. The word safe is the compulsion. You know how many people say this to me on CRPS and TMS and pain calls? Nick, but I know I'm safe. I know it. And I say, then why the fuck are you still stuck? What? It's the reason why you're still stuck, and I got to make somewhat of a joke out of it, is because you don't believe that you're safe. You're Googling for 9 hours a day. You don't believe that you're safe. So until you accept that, yes, your life might not be as safe as you think. Yet, identify pain as not dangerous. How many times have I seen that on these huge channels? Mild cases, it might work. It ain't going to work for most of the chronic ones. Unconditional life acceptance. Again, unconditional life acceptance. Now, even if I was not safe, which you're probably not, because if you have chronic pain and chronic anxiety, it's going to affect you. It all sorts of fucked up my physiology. I was a wreck in many ways. So, of course, I was not safe. I have a mental health disorder. How could you be safe? It doesn't even make any sense. It can help people feel more at ease with their pain. Yes, but if you're doing it with a constant self-reassurance manner, that's not the purpose of it. Yes, I want you to get to a place of recovery with unconditional acceptance, but I don't want you relying on these tools to have to constantly feel that you're at ease. That's not what unconditional acceptance is. So I know this is a tricky topic. I know someone somewhere will not agree with me on this, and there's no problem with that at all. And because most people are, when you go somewhere, it's like going to a town that practices a particular religion or philosophy or political scene. And you walk in, you say, I think the opposite. You think everyone there is going to say, yeah, me too. There's no way. It's not human nature. So thank you again, Phil at OCDrecovery.com. Hope to hear from you soon. Let me know what you think. If you're suffering with this or you feel like you're stuck, you see many different well-intentioned professionals, please come in. I've walked this journey. I can help you through it, and we can go from there. Thank you again, and as always, enjoy the rest of your day.